학생의 발표입니다. 큰 박수로 맞이해 주세요.
안녕하세요. Good morning, everyone. Today my presentation is Medical Technologies 2.0, Best Candidate to Work in the Bio Industry. My name is Wei-Ling Cui, and I'm from Taiwan, Zhongshan Medical University. So please, meet the future Medical Technologies 2.0. Yes, that's me. But you know, today we have Medical Technologies 1.0, and that's not me. Now, Medical Technologies 1.0 is, well, let's put it this way. Those people, and we know who they are, have a general approach to medicine. The career step of being a medical technology is pretty well defined. I mean that I have a definite path to follow. The career steps are clearly marked for me. And I will tell you that information coming out of the medical technology is constant, and it's so much, and it's overwhelming that, in fact, between 2017 and 2018, the velocity and the scope of technological innovation are blurring the lines between medicine and technology and are constantly redefining traditional medical technology and fundamentally altering the business models. In Taiwan, the statistics currently shows that after graduation, 73% of us is gonna go to work. That means 44% of medical technologists and 13% in biotech. You know, the profession of medical technologists really opens a lot of doors to a lot of areas. In fact, when I talk about this with my parents or with my friends, we always try to decide what path is best for us. Is it gonna be medicine? Is it bioindustry? Is it public health? Or should I just take the easy way out and just take more education? No, I'm kidding. That is not the easy way. That's the hard way. So what exactly is this Medical Technologies 2.0 job that I'm thinking of? What am I getting myself into? Well, the first thing I can tell you is there are going to be a lot of changes. So I have to be a problem solver. And I have to really enjoy challenges and responsibility on a daily basis. And not just because I'm going to take a test. And finally, I have to become accurate, always reliable, and kind of result-driven, and be the task-oriented worker. So if I want to be the problem solver, I can take no for an answer. That is impossible. The thing about medical technologies is people depend on you for their lives. That means I have to be creative, and I have to find a different way off the mountain. The thing that I learned about medical technologies is we always know what the problem is. People die, people are sick, people are unhappy. So let's start there. That's what we know. So the question is, how can we make sure that fewer people die, fewer people become sick, and more people become happy with the outcomes? Well, we have to work backwards, and sometimes retrace our steps through all the mistakes that we made. And there's a second very, very important idea here. That's I need to really enjoy challenges and responsibility. And how can I do that? Well, I need to embrace change. Everybody hates change. But the thing is, things change a lot. And the thing about medicine is things change because exploration and discovery. And the only way I can bring that into my life is to show leadership. You know, when I talk about leadership, I mean in my own experience when I work with others as a part of the team. But I have to be independent too. And finally, I have to become very accurate, always reliable, and kind of result-driven, and then be that task-oriented worker that everybody wants. But being a student that I know that I have to do my homework and I have to study. But what is homework for me? I won't be in school anymore. Well, I have to read journals, I have to go online, and I have to interview people and watch what other people are doing and find your solution, better solution. But I can also be more prepared. I can be prepared by actually making sure that I follow scientific method. And above all, keep open-minded, and I'm not afraid of making mistakes. So the current status in Taiwan are majorly focused on three areas in bioindustry, including new drug development, preclinical support, and business promotion. You know, being a medical technologist is actually not a bad job whatsoever right now. It's a very hot field in the job market, including competitive salary, lots of advance and opportunity. And whatsoever, I would love to have the job. It's for me that I can fulfill and bring me a personal satisfaction. Here, I would like to use an example for me. Her name is Dui Pin. Right now, she's a director of a laboratory department of a pharmaceutical company in Taiwan called General Biologic Corporation. She specializes in vitro diagnostic and serves as an AI consultant in the industry. She has always stressed practical application in terms of medical technology. For example, IVD products that were made by her efforts are not only a disease prevention, but also drug development and also used in the field of precision medicine. And she's also involved in the diagnostic tool called liquid biopsy. It can determine the correlation of mutation profiles with degree of sensitivity resistance to specific therapies. It means that molecular characterization of the tumor allows progression from a one-size-fits-all strategy to personalized medicine. And what it can do is allows digital medical lab to provide evidence and value-based data for personal health care, and it literally acts as your personal laboratory. So now, diagnostic is rather specific. Here, I would like to quote from a paper from Korea. It suggests that KAMT and KABLSP should devise a system to implement better standardized systematic education that is concerned with obligatory university-level practical training that every medical technician has to deal with. It means that separate certification system should be encouraged for each sub-major, which will secure specialization in sub-majors. And in the future, certification evaluation of medical technologies education must be vigorously reformed to provide better management of common higher level certification exam. Another paper from Japan suggests that it has two stages in career development. I can be both technologist and specialist, but above all, I need to renew my skills on set every 5 years and validate it as well. And it also says that board certification with regards to several medical societies are actually the best indication for medical technology to be recognized. So, in conclude, the papers, the applying knowledge of medical technologies, not only medicine, but other fields linked with maintaining and improving public health, which is important objective idea for medical technologies. In the future, medical technologies has the potential to develop a board certification for professionals in bioindustry. So, in the end, if I want to be a medical technologist 2.0, I have to make a transformation. I have to go from a student caterpillar to a medical technologist butterfly. And with your support and encouragement, I know it's possible. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your presentation with interesting topic. Please wait. Have a question on floor. 혹시 질문 있으신가요? Okay. Your presentation is very detailed. Therefore, there's question. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Please wait.